Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And we're talking about Forbidden Door 2024. It has Nigel Excalibur on commentary. I really enjoyed this team. Nigel needs to be on everything. That's it. That's all. On everything AEW commentary-wise, Nigel needs to be there. We're in Long Island, New York, and we started out with MJF versus Hechicero. Fun match. Not my favorite MJF match, but it was fun for what it was, you know, the shenanigans and no more kangaroo kicks, which I love, but sportsmanship and all that. MJF got the win. I was right with my pick and prediction there, and it's over. Ain't really moving anywhere else. Then we have the Acclaimed with the Tanahashi versus the Elite, and this match. Oh, this was such a good match, man. But the Elite got the win, and they're staying on top. Daddy Ass comes out. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, this show was just like, all right, cool. And I will say, this is the first show I will say for AEW. Tony, you have gotten better at timing. Giving everybody just enough time to do what they need to do. Keep it within that 4 hours. We don't need to get 5 hours, 6 hours of a pay-per-view. I really felt the pacing of the show was excellent. Superior on all levels, especially with Tony, because Tony likes to stuff these things. And for 10 matches, I was like, all right, I'm prepared to be watching this thing until midnight, because that's what's going to happen. Didn't it? But the Elite are up, and the Acclaimed and Tanahashi are down. Then we go into Owen Hart Cup Tournament, Round 1, Bryan Danielson versus Shingo. This surpassed my expectations, and I was really enjoying this match, too. Bryan Danielson got the win, and I think he's going all the way to All In. You know, they got all these players in the game, and I love Nigel's hate for Bryan. And Ted's like, geez, man, you don't like this guy, do you? Like I said, the banter with commentary was great all night, man, but Bryan Danielson's moving on, beat Shingo, and this was a really good match. Then we go into the AEW Women's World Championship. Toni Storm versus Mina. The only thing I got wrong here is the fact that I said Mariah is going to turn on Toni Storm. That did not happen at all. Toni Storm came out dressed as the Statue of Liberty. Awesome, man. And this was a good match. Toni Storm got the win, and Mariah makes them all kiss. Smoochy smooch. And they had a backstage thing where Mariah's in the middle, and she's holding her ladies. So they're I was waiting for the turn, though. I was like, okay, here, where's it at? Where's Mariah's gonna get it? No, and that's it. Oh, okay, all right. Well, Toni Storm's still my champ. That's all that matters. Next matchup is Zack Saber Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. Oh my goodness, I did not expect Zack to win. I was like, Zack's going to lose to Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy basically tapped out to Zack Saber Jr. Great technical stuff here. Just the back and forth between the two, you know, I was like, oh, this pin combo, this submission and stuff like that. Just some things I have not seen, really, and some good Zack Saber Jr. stuff here, man. Orange Cassidy held his own, but I think Orange Cassidy is slowly going to dwindle into madness because now he has a loss against Zack Saber Jr. Things have been downhill for poor old Orange. And we go into the trios match, the Learning Tree versus Joe, Hook, and Shibata. It was fun for what it was, and Cobb's on the Learning Tree side. Joe, Hook, Shibata got the win. The best part about this is when Hook knocked Jericho's ass out with his own move. I was like, ooh, yeah, I was like, hit him again. God. And, of course, we got the please retire chants, and Jericho's like, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. That's why when Hook hit him that hard, I was like, yeah. And Shibata was laying in those chops. I was like, yeah. Okay, calm down. Bring it down a bit. AEW TNT ladder match. Crazy shit. I was right. Jack Perry is now our new TNT champion. But, man, you talk about Takeshita, Mark, Jack, Dante, Leo Rush, El Phantasmo. Like, they went balls to the wall. Couple iffy spots. Poor Mark jumped off the ladder. and the table did not break. But man, like I said, crazy shit that happened. Takeshita had a crazy spot. Everybody was rooting for Takeshita too. I was like, yeah, come on. Takeshita's the guy. He can be the guy. But nope, Jack Perry got the win, and that bastard came out cool too with the goat head. I really like that. Now the TBS New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Championship match, title for title, Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vaquer. I will say, oh my God, Mercedes got that crowd turned on her because, she's from Boston. There was fuck the Celtics chants, fuck the Red Sox chants, and Stephanie was getting a big pop. And I got to say, after seeing this match, I've never seen Stephanie in action until now. I only done research about, her and CMLL and all that. But I will say, I am a fan. Oh my God, Stephanie Vaquer, she's fucking badass. Mercedes Moné held her own in this, and she won the championships. Now she has both championships. But talk about booze, talk about, I don't, she just lost that crowd. That's what's so crazy. And then a bigger pop. Britt Baker is back, ladies and gentlemen, and she's going to be on AEW Dynamite this Wednesday and tell everyone, hey, I'm here. Let's start kicking ass and taking names, and I would love to see Britt Baker take on Mercedes Moné. I was like, yes, please, take my goddamn money. Now, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match, Moxley versus Naito. I was wrong on this one. I thought Moxley was going to retain. They got JR on commentary. Good old JR. Bringing that sweet, sweet barbecue commentary. Naito is their new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. And I will say this is the weakest match of the night. Very sloppy. There was in the beginning when Moxley was doing kicks to Naito. He didn't even connect when Naito was selling. I don't know. This was the weak sauce of the night for me. And you'd be like, no, this match was awesome. Good for you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I felt this was the sloppiest match of the night. Did not enjoy it that much. But Naito is the champion. And that belt, they need to clean it up or something, man. That belt looks worn and torn. And it being fairly new. Not new, but fairly new. So then we go into the match of the night. Dear God, sweet baby Jesus, AEW World Championship. Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. I gotta say, I'm not worthy. Oh, this caliber of a match, the back and forth, the near falls, everything. It was perfect. And found out that Will's grandma passed away, so he dedicated this match to her. Jim Jones introduced Swerve Strickland. I was like, oh, shit. Daniel Garcia's watching. MJF is watching. Don Callis comes out to try to help Will Ospreay when the ref goes down and stuff like that with the stupid screwdriver. But still, this match was crazy and two high caliber talents here. Swerve Strickland retained the championship. I was wrong, but still, one hell of a match, and he gave respect to Will and everything like that. But man, back and forth the whole time. I was like, Will's gonna do it. No. So this is the match of the night. This is the match of the whole freaking night, man. But that's it. That's all. And they announced January 2025, January 5th to be exact. Wrestle Dynasty, ROH, AEW, CMLL, and Stardom and New Japan Pro Wrestling coming together for one night in the Tokyo Dome. New pay-per-view. Oh, baby. Ooh, I got my Wrestle Dynasty at the Tokyo Dome. I can't wait. All right, y'all. So I give this show a solid 5 out of 5, even though I really didn't enjoy the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. 5 out of 5. Solid. Tony, great. Thank you for, keeping everybody in check with their times and stuff like that. That I think that's the biggest important thing I took away from the show was the timing and the pacing of the show was really, really good. So that's it. That's all. Forbidden Door 2024, Long Island, New York. Taz, Nigel, Excalibur, and JR at the end. On commentary, no Tony. Where's Tony Schiavone? So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
一気にまた手を振って